had one good line that I fucking riffed to myself yesterday, which was everybody's trying to find a piece of their mind, but they forgot where they put it.
That was definitely a stoner fucking lyric.
Dude, I was high as shit.
And you were definitely looking for the
just like half an inch.
You were definitely looking for the remote when you fucking wrote that too.
Yeah.
Like, this is like when people lose their mind.
I was in the shower. I was in the shower and I was like, dude, everybody's like looking for a piece of themselves and it's on the inside.
And they just forgot where they put it. Yeah, I bet you sat there, you stared you stared at the tile for like 4 seconds, you're like, damn.
I was like, that's fucking
that was deep.
Dude, I really hit a high note.
And then 30 seconds after that, you're like, yo, I'm high as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what did I say? Then I fucking ran to the notebook and was like, put it down. This is amazing. In the middle of my jokes that are like, cum, jizz.
Oh, you use the same notes pad for everything?
Every once in a while, because I don't write a lot of song lyrics down. Yeah. I'll just write a song lyric down. So it's a very serious thing.
Right.
They're not serious, but it's just the tone is very out of place.
It's crazy how much I have not done music since starting stand-up. Like, I think I burnt myself out so much doing music that once I found stand-up, it was like an excuse to not force myself to make a song or every time. So I just
a lot of instant gratification.
I mean, I've definitely written songs here and there, and I still like do music, but it's like I haven't felt that need to like. I would get so burnt out just trying to force myself to write a song because I felt like I had to.
So you're like, this is just like, this is what I do. So if I'm not writing songs, then what the fuck am I doing?
Exactly.
And then jokes and anything can turn in. Your eye focuses on that.
Well, exactly. Once I started stand-up like 2 years ago and I was like getting good at it really quick, I started like seeing how that could turn into something. And at the same time, my social media was blowing up. So I was like, I could just do this, and then now like music fell to the back.
Yeah,
but I definitely want to. But I did like just put out 2 songs just because I made that stupid fucking video.
I know. Yeah. Fucking shout out. We got the viral sensation curry go rice and beans. Right?
Rice and peas. Go type in Solesky.
I just go fuck it. I said curry go rice and bees.
Yeah. So there's two songs that came out. One is with the auto-tuned vids guys. Like they just
the Quicks DNB remix. That one fucking hot, dude.
That one's really good.
I won't say that I'm a current raver, as someone that used to go to a lot of raves. That's gonna hit.
Oh, it's dude. No, it's already being played in raves and shit. Like I've seen videos of like people in raves, and they like. What the craziest thing was how quick it fucking happened, because that was before we even put the song out. He just put out a clip and probably sent it to a few of his friends and said, "Yo, play this and see how it goes." Mm-hmm. And he has a video of this guy that already has like a graphic behind him, like of a goat spinning around and like my face screaming.
Yeah.
How quick,
dude! The production, those kids are crazy fast. Like the visuals, how good those kids are at visuals. That's a whole fucking like creative.
Yeah, he probably has
endeavor.
Like a 16-year-old kid on Instagram that he found that was like sent him the thing and he said, "Make me something to put on the screen tonight."
Oh, dude, those guys tour with them. Those visuals guys are like with them. Kind of, it's like a part of like their production.
Yeah, that is
crew.
Such a bigger part of that kind of genre's production.
Yeah, I went to Deadmau5 and like the music was good, but the visuals were. I remember some of the visuals way more than the music, and it like one was like Satan coming out of hell, dragging Jesus on the cross down, ripping his heart out.
Wow. Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
And like crazy, I'm candy flipping. I'm like, this is a lot.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
They go crazy with it though, but and it is artistic in a way. Now then, if you get like if you're too high and you go down this is satanic route, it's a bad time.
Oh yeah,
it could be a very bad time.
Yeah, especially when Satan's ripping Jesus' heart out.
Funny enough, it never happens when I'm at the places that are intentionally dark. The only time I accidentally go dark is when everybody's having a good time. I'm like, what if this is a bad thing?
Yeah, well, because I feel like a lot of metal groups and like, you know,
heavy dub
and stuff, I feel like they go so much over that
Yeah.
They feed so much into it that it almost seems like too on the nose, where it's like, you guys are just kind of gay theater kids. You're not like
for sure.
Badass, like, you're not this badass like Satan's spawn, Satan's warrior guy that you pretend to be on stage. You're a fucking queer.
Yeah, I mean, I love dubstep and everything, but like, it is funny. We're like, dude, that shit is so crazy, and it's like other people are like, what, the computer noise?
Yeah. Well, it does.
One of the funniest things that my buddy used to say that I actually loved, he would be like, yo, that shit is illegal. It's like, no, it's just which is a cool thing to call music. It's a fun thing to call music, but the cosplaying is hard.
Yeah,
for sure. And I was calling shit illegal too. I'm a gay rave kid.
I was gonna bring back up how it does kind of make sense that their visual production is so over the top, because like with bands, you know, you have a whole band you can look at where it's like, you can look at the guitars, you could look at this, and they can like put on a show. When it's that kind of music, it's just some dude behind a turntable literally pretending to do shit.
There's like a handful.
Like, you see them twisting knobs and shit, and it's like, bro, the sound's not changing at all. I've watched my friend mix, and he's like, all right, I'm going to show you how to make it look like you're doing something. And then he's like, I'm not going to do anything more than I have to. And it's like 20 times more fucking... There's all this knob turning and shit, and like sometime it's them looking for the song, and I get it.
Yeah,
it's them like syncing it up and everything. But also, they do the same fucking set every night most of the time. A lot of you don't have an hour version that's already done, and no, you obviously do.
There's some people that unapologetically don't care. There's this guy Jade Cicada. Everybody's like, he presses play, and it's like, but do you go? And is the music better than everyone else's? It's like, yeah. But that's like, be honest about it. There's this guy Tipper, he just retired, and he would do live scratching. He would like set something up and then do scratch pads. That's live of some sort. There's a handful of people that like actually do like react to the crowd when they're doing their mixing. That takes like years of getting good at mixing, because a lot of it is like not wanting to fuck up and not being experimental. Like truly experimental, where they're like, well, this song's gonna bang, let the song bang. It's like, no, fuck around as a DJ, bring the song, take all the drums out for no reason. You know what I mean? There's only X amount of guys that are actually thinking about DJing.
Well, I don't even hate on them for doing that, because
no, like, not at all.
It really is the same. Like, you do want to put on a show, you do want to make it seem like you're involved. I mean, it would be like us being like,
do a different set every single
exactly. And I'm like acting like I don't know what I'm about to say next, or like, oh, this just occurred to me, or like, you know, or people that do crowd work acting like they don't already have 95% of the bit written out.
Oh yeah, all the canned lines.
Yeah.
And there's some people that is their act, is weaving the crowd into it and tweaking it a little bit, and like they're like, no, that's my act. I fuck with the crowd, but there's bits on the end of it. And it's like, okay, cool, but people are like, nah, man, I just do crowd work. It's like, you're kind of doing the same thing. It's planned, you know. It's
well, I mean,
you press and play. You know?
Exactly.
Which is fine. It's the job.
You have tags. But I mean, that's the other thing, is like, I don't do a lot of crowd work, so mine is set is like always verbatim, because come from a musical background, so I treat bits like song lyrics, where I know the fucking words. I know them verbatim every time.
You're trying to write a complete piece. You're trying to write a pice,
right? With timing and everything fit in there.
Yeah.
But I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, I mean, like, people with crowd work is they'll sort of, I think when you start to come off as this guy who just gets up there and just goes, it's like you have tags, you have things that you say. Like, it's almost like when someone says that's what she said to something every time. It's like, that's already a cut out line that you say when someone says something sexual.
Or it's the guy that says the same thing every time he enters a room.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I heard someone talking about millennial jokes. Oh, it was Anthony Robustiano. Shout out. Pilata and I worked with him. Good dude.
Where
Italian,
was that at?
Magoobies, Italian guy from Jersey. Good guy. Or maybe from like upstate New York. I can't remember right now.
Who fucking cares?
Doesn't matter. He was talking about the say the same joke. It's like, hey, anybody know where the up dog is?
Yeah.
And then someone goes, "What's up, dog?" Nothing. It's like,
yeah, that's
really that's your. Ooh, this guy's on fire from the start.
Yeah.
Some people have these lines where it's like, wow, it looks like I just made this observation about a crowd for the first time. It's like,
yeah. I remember one time we were.
Not that you shouldn't have your openers.
I was watching a show and my buddy was like, was at a comedy show and my buddy was like, said something to the comedian, and the comedian, I guess, acknowledged him that he like interrupted, and he was like, do you also talk to your TV, blah blah blah? And it's like, that's a funny line, and we were like, God, I can't believe how quick he is. But now that I'm into comedy, I'm like, he said that to 1,000 people that have interrupted,
and everybody has. That's a line. That's called, people call that stock.
Yeah.
It's like, if someone's being so annoying that you're just like, I don't even care how I get out of this. It's like, hey, this isn't TV. We're all right here. And like, I've seen a bunch of comics do it. The comics that switch it up, that figure out how to do those moments different, that's what makes them like really good comics, though.
Yeah.
There was this chick at Magooby's, and Shane was on stage. He just randomly went to Magooby's, and she was talking.
Was this pretty recently?
Yeah, like a year and a half ago or something.
Was he like calling her hot and shit?
And he was like, it's like I'm watching third base.
Yeah.
Because she was off to the side, and he's like, it's like I'm watching third base. I just need this hot slut to shut up. Along those lines.
That is a good.
Don't take that verbatim.
See, like that. That's a good line. Like when someone's over here, and then like next time you're at a show and someone's offering the thing, you say, it's like I'm on third base. And it's like, when you do it for so long, you get just an arsenal of all those things.
Yeah.
And then it can seem like you're like, God, I can't believe how quick this guy is. But it's like, like Attell, when Luke was opening for him.
Yeah, he's the best. And you watch him do it twice, and you're like, fuck, it still looks so good.
Well, then he got us up on stage, because I did a guest spot, and he got all of us back up on stage, and then he's just like, all right, now let's riff for like 15 minutes. And he knows what he's doing. Like, he knows he's 80,000 times better than all of us combined.
And he knows just how to take like 3 parts of you, combine it, boom, and everybody's like, ah!
Yeah. And then it's like, and then one of us tries to come up with something and just bombs. And then he's like, tell you what, don't quit your day, or not something that corny, but.
No, but it'll be like, you know what? I bet you weren't good with pipes.
Yeah. He asked me, he was like, he was like, come on, you got a roast for me? And I was like, Luke said something that he had said the show before to him. He said he looked like some kind of homeless, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I told him he looked like he had 2 left eyes, which is a roast that I've used before, but I couldn't think of anything else. And I was like, you look like you got 2 left eyes. And he was like, all right.
The non-response. Yeah, no. That's funny, too. You look like you got 2 left eyes. Like someone's just a dumbass. Yeah, riffing is interesting. It's fun.
I got Luke pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
Because him and I were standing right next to each other. And he was joking with me because I showed up just to watch Luke. And then out of nowhere, Andrew was like, it was me and Umar that would just happen to be there. And he asked both of us if we wanted to do time. And Umar was like, he was like, 1, I don't need this. 2, I don't really do like 7-minute sets. I only do so just give it all to Dom. So I did like 8 minutes.
Nice.
And Luke, that got brought up on stage, and then Luke was like, yeah, Dom's the only comedian here that bought a ticket. And then he's like, you could tell, I had this dumb-looking sweater on, because I wasn't expecting it on stage. He's like, you could tell by his church sweater. And then everyone was laughing at that, and I was like, yeah, well, at least my shit fits. And then everyone started laughing at him, because he also says that in his set.
Yeah, that his shirt doesn't fit. Christine had a good one on him the next night.
Was that when Bam was there?
Yeah, Luke's lady was like way up top, and Dave was like, "Why is she up there?" And whatever. A couple of lines later, Christine was like, "Well, she's up there because Luke's the only comic you can see from space."
That's good. Did the crowd go crazy on that one? That's fucking great.
Ooh, it didn't get like the biggest pop, but I was like, "That's like
really?
The funniest."
That's great.
I was like, "That's amazing." I might have already said that on this podcast to someone before, but that might, you guys, I'm sorry, I might say that.
Dude, if I had known that was going to be a thing that I was going to have to do,
you would have worn a really cool t-shirt.
I would have worn this t-shirt.
Yeah. You would have worn your Rush shirt and said, "I fucking love Neil Peart."
Well, it was definitely the most terrifying show I've done so far, other than, I don't know, the finals and competitions are always terrifying.
Well, yeah, David Tell, that'll fucking get you.
Yeah, also when you don't have time to even process it. I showed up to Magooby's, was half drunk at wit's end, and then next thing I know, I'm in the kitchen, and Andrew's like, "Yo, you want to do 8 minutes?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's sold out. My girlfriend's there. People that I know are there. I just run into people that I know because everyone's there.
Yeah.
It's sold out." And the next thing I know, I'm fucking on stage. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I did a guest spot for McCann this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
It was fun.
Were all those sold out? All those shows?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I got to go on the Saturday late. Umar did a great job up top. Shout out Umar.
Yeah.
So I knew it was nice that Umar went up top, because I was like, Umar's going to do like all like the right amount of bits and crowd work, that this crowd's going to be in a perfect place.
Oh, yeah.
That the only thing I can do is fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
I had this moment where I was looking at the chessboard in the green room at the Port, and I was like, "Are you sure you're good at comedy?"
So did they just randomly
like
throw you up there, or were you?
No, I had asked, and then
You asked Matt?
Yeah, I asked Matt, and then Jake went back, and then
how long did you do? Like 7?
5. Just a tight 5. McCann was doing an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy because his special was like 23 minutes. So
It's because dude, he riffs a lot.
Okay.
No, it's great. It's all really good, but it's like, I get why he does it. I get how he does it.
So he's almost like a jam band if it was a comic, kind of.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where
dude.
it's like they'll play for 3 hours and play 4 songs.
How the fuck are we still talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. He was. And I won't say any of his bits, but he was fucking. I watched
Charlie Keck.
Yeah. I watched the first show, so I was just juiced watching him, and then I got to go up on.
How were the crowds?
Great. Fucking awesome. My set went really well.
Were they rowdy? Because I know he's kind of in the Shane Gillis universe.
No, they were good because he's like kind of heady. So I think he got like, not that like anybody gets Shane's dumb fans.
Dude, I don't know. When Lemaire, that was nuts.
Lemaire
thought I was
Lemaire gets some of the boys.
Well, Lemaire is, he is like a cool dude, and he's been around longer than James McCann has in like the crew, so he's got a lot of the OG like get fucked up, the dogs, you know.
Yeah, the dogs come out from.
And
there.
it was nuts, dude. Like the second I got on stage, I was like, I can't get through a bit. I had to scream over these people. I had to be very non-confrontational and like kind of like lead them into a direction of like, just listen to this. Because everything I said, they're like, yeah, fucking on. And I was like, oh my God, dude. Everyone was blacked out.
Yeah.
But when you got a pop, dude, it was a fucking pop.
Massive.
It was just so hard to try to wrangle them in. It was nuts.
Fucking, yeah, James' crowd was great. They were like, I don't know. He's like Shane put him on, but he's a very different comic. In a certain way.
Yeah.
James is very like heady. Mm-hmm. Like he's like I think that a lot of people have found James gets reposted by like, I see like leftist girls repost James McCann jokes. Like
because isn't he pretty conservative?
They have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
He's just funny.
Yeah.
In a very weird way. He's a fucking Catholic. Dude, that was the nicest thing. Fucking He said, "God bless it." He was like, "God bless you" on the way out. And I was like, dude, come from a Catholic man. I know what that means. Yeah. It's very nice.
Yeah, I say that at the end of every show.
He was a really cool guy. Yeah, that was a fun one. Fucking, yeah, he is. But that's like, he's just, even if he is Catholic, his comedy, he goes for just the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's making fun of conservatives. His shit on America's great. Yeah, it's fun. And he's Australian, so you do get a little bit of like it's like if we were to go do comedy in LA, not the same, but like we're East Coast guys, so if we're in LA, we're going to have a different energy. We're going to have like an outside perspective on how the West Coast runs.
Yeah.
And probably if we were to go to like Portland, actually, there would be like
you would probably die in Portland. There's no way we would do well in Portland.
No, that's the funny thing. Portland actually is like Dan Soder filmed a special in Portland.
Wow.
Like they have great comedy audiences because you can go there with a different perspective and they want to hear it.
Yeah, well, I guess it also it's a good point because I guess it doesn't matter where you do comedy if you have fans because like it's going to be your fans coming out, but unless you're getting the show papered, like a ton, or like promoted just as like a come out and see this guy do comedy, and then 50 people that don't really know you come out and go, this isn't my kind of thing. But
or like if you're James, then you get the Shane stamp, so you get a lot of people that find you through Shane. So then you have like good faith fans,
right?
You know, which is a great. I mean, that's like half of the stamp of approval everyone gets on the way up is like a headline. Exactly. It's like, this kid's sick. And then
they'll go, oh, he's like with blah blah blah's crew, and well, especially with like Sean Gardini, Lemaire, James McCann, all those guys, Matt McCusker, even though he kind of got his own. Yeah, now he got more of his own.
Now he's got the Netflix special going, and he's got his the animated series, and he's like Matt is like,
he just randomly followed me on Instagram.
That's sick.
Just because he saw my Indian accent reel.
That's fucking...
And then I DM'd him. I was like, yo, nice. Your special's great. And he didn't respond. I'm like, all right, dude. Like, hey, your special's really good. I remember hearing that one joke at Magoobies last year. No response.
You should tell him...
He also didn't see it, though.
You should say, the flute's cool. Instant response.
Yeah. Dude, that special was very 433 hertz.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Fuck
you. Dude, yeah, start hitting him with shit that he really cares about.
Well, no, he has this one joke in the special that he told at Magoobies when I went to see him like a year and a half ago, and I like...
Dude, he crushed that weekend at Magoobies. He was kidding.
That was awesome. Yeah, I took my girlfriend to see that.
He took one bit out. I won't say what it is on here.
That wasn't the whole thing, was it? Because I only remembered the one bit. I think I was pretty drunk for that show. I usually am when I'm at Magoobies because I get 7 fucking whiskey diets from Judd. Before the show, and then go in and just get slammed at wits. And then I tend to only remember like the first 10 bits, and then by the end of the show, I'm like, I should be up there.
Dude, how cool would it have been if I opened? I was like in the green room drunk now.
Well, fucking Matt Brown's hosting again. Great.
Sick. Oh, D-Lo.
Go back to Austin. Let us host.
Fuck off. We love all of you.
I'm going against Matt Brown this week in fantasy football.
Oh, nice.
We're both 5-1.
I haven't been able to get into my fantasy account.
Oh, yeah. I wondered why you didn't, with the week I played you didn't change your kicker that was on the injured reserve.
Wish I knew that.
I was like, should I tell him that he has a kicker on injured reserve? And then I said, would he tell me that I had a kicker on injured reserve? I said, buddy, this is fantasy football.
If I was
every man for himself.
If I was active in my other league, I on the ESPN app I'm in, but on the Yahoo one, I can't get into my Yahoo thing. I tried for like a week.
You haven't even logged in since the draft?
I haven't gotten.
Or you didn't even draft?
I didn't even draft.
You know what's crazy is you're not even in last place.
I know. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of
letting it ride.
It kind of makes you think, like, there's some people in this thing losing to fucking...
bots.
Literally
an algorithm.
Let's see.
Wait, yeah, give me
yours is Kurt's shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 10th out of 12. You're 2-4.
Wow, I should actually.
You're better than the Ravens right now.
I should try and get back into my account.
Matt Brown's in first place at 5-1.
2-4 versus 3-3. I could totally make a run for something.
Yeah, it's very top heavy, dude. Like 5th place is 3-3.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us that are 5-1. Pilata beat me by 3 fucking points. 2 points actually when we played.
Bro, in my other league,
I'd have been undefeated.
I lost by 4 points. I accidentally left Drake London on the bench. He had 26.
Well, this was the week that Derrick Henry, my main guy, decided to fucking get 2 points. It was fucking ridiculous.
Double fumble week?
Yeah. This was against the Browns, actually, I think. So, yeah, Pilata's in second place, beating me by literally 3 total points, and then Matt Brown's beating us by 10 total points. So, a little inside baseball, in case you guys were definitely really wondering about our fantasy league.
You guys need to know this stuff, because it's important. Trust us.
I'm going to beat Matt Brown.
Yeah.
Matt Brown's the only dude I know that hates on me for going viral every time.
Well, that's just it. He's if no one else is gonna, one person should. At least he's probably a little funny about it.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, it's just mean. It's just mean. He just calls me gay.
Yeah, pretty much.
He just sends me messages going, wow.
He just calls it like cringy, brain rot, gay. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, he's a purist. He's a stand-up purist,
I know he is.
Dude, you fucking, I don't know. I still want to start doing it sometime, the front-facing, but then I just think that I should just post more like my podcast.
Front-facing, what do you mean?
Like recording it yourself.
Oh, like the skits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
pretty much all I do.
front-facing skits. Yeah. I never got into it. I know that there's never not a time to start.
Yeah.
But I post like clips of my stand-up and I don't get a lot, so like
I don't either on my. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, if I have a week where all my videos are getting a ton of views, then I'll post a stand-up clip, because then, like,
yeah, I feel like
through osmosis, it'll get a lot of views.
I feel like I have to reverse engineer.
If you're just like shot in the dark posting a stand-up clip, you got to get so lucky.
Yeah.
Like, every time I posted a stand-up clip, it's been because I had a video that went super viral right before it. So people are already going to my account. So I'm like, all right, boom, post a stand-up clip, and then it'll get pushed more.
Yeah.
I just posted one that did well. They usually don't get that many views, but...
Yeah. But, no, yeah, like, I know your 9/11 one popped, whatever.
That one went crazy, yeah. And I think that was just the nature of the joke that was just like...
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just have the right quick setup punch, whatever. And then you get the right crowd reaction, too. Like the jokes worked a lot of times, but then that night, like, you got, like, the perfect crowd reaction, whatever it is when you post a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fun feeding the algo. You guys... You know what's really funny, though? Like... It's funny that, like, we post... posting has gotten so ubiquitous. I'm seeing guys with, like, jobs post reels.
Yeah.
Of just, like, them doing stuff.
Like the guy that works at McDonald's and he's got a GoPro on.
Or, like, the guy that works, like, sales at Merrill Lynch posting, like, workout reels.
Oh, you're talking about like the fucking dudes that do the daily vlogs.
Kinda. This
is a day in the life of a 28-year-old that works in finance.
And it's getting into like bros being like taking videos of like what would be Snapchat stories. And then posting them as reels on Instagram, and like it's funny, but this is weird, right? Is that weird? I don't know. I mean, like, it's weird and gay that we're posting, but, like, if they're not trying to be famous for posting content, like, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying?
They obviously are trying to get famous for posting content. Everybody wants to be a fucking content creator now, which I get. Yeah, I do too. I would love to make money just making stupid videos.
We're actively taking part in it.
That's what... Yeah, it's funny we talking shit about people.
Oh,
bunch of fucking pussies posting stupid shit online.
And that's why my tone is so, like, apprehensive. Like, I don't want to, like, shit on these people. I'm just trying to understand, like, if you have a job and you don't have to worry about posting stuff and like getting views, and like, if you're just doing it for fun, you're just doing it for fun. I guess that like since I don't just do it for fun, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Definitely
that
like,
kind of blows my mind. I guess I'll turn the fucking flashlight
I'll
on
go
me.
front face right now, dude. Well, I kind of got lucky because I was already doing it for so long.
Yeah.
That like,
you hit the slipstream of it, and you started stand-up.
It wasn't like it wasn't like everybody knew me, and then they're like, "Oh, here goes Dom. He started trying to make a fucking skit now." Really?
Yeah.
I've just been doing them like since I got a phone.
Yeah.
Like literally before I even had Twitter or Vine, I was making Snap stories that were skits.
Yeah, because it's funny to do.
And then anytime I got an Instagram, I was like, all right, I'll make videos. Oh, I have Instagram stories. I'll make videos.
Yeah.
And then it's just always how I was. So it's, basically just Matt Brown and probably every other dude in the world that thinks I'm a fucking fag. That just
every other dude in the world.
Yeah.
That's their words, too. It's not even what Dom says. That's what they're
every
calling
dude
you.
that, like, there's a girl that I once was with that they're now with them. It's like, this fucking pussy making these stupid videos. You fuck this guy? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Especially like,
I would hate that.
Yeah.
If I found out my girlfriend was with a guy like me that makes stupid fucking videos online.
Oh, Lord.
I'd be like, this is the worst. I hate this guy and I hate you for ever being with him.
Yeah, dude, I see some women I've slept with that have children and families now, and I'm like,
yeah, and they're like,
great.
This guy?
Yeah, I know, that's just funny.
You fucked the guy that has 3 roommates.
Yeah. Hand dollars?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but every girl, I feel like every girl has at least one. Like, you're never going to get with a girl that doesn't have at least one guy that it pisses you the fuck off.
Makes you a little jealous.
The fact that they ever hooked up with them.
It hits you in a soft spot where you're like, oh, fuck,
and it's not even like a thing where, like, that guy's talking shit or, like, they still have a thing. It's like, you fucked that guy? For me, it's if a girl's ever fucked a black guy.
No.
I'm just like, what the hell? I thought you were a good person.
Mexicans are one thing.
I was like, you couldn't stop it, Indian.
I got it. You fucked a couple Dagos.
What's a Dago again?
An Italian.
Oh, yeah.
That's how racist you are. You're like, Greeks only, bitch.
Well, I'm Italian, too.
Yeah, but how funny would it be if you're like, look, that's a part of our heritage. We don't even look at it. It's like, Dad, listen now. You're talking. Shut the fuck up.
Guineas, wops.
Yeah.
I love that.
Look.
A guinea sounds like so much. It sounds like it's a word for like someone that's not white. So it's like it's the most offensive slur I think you could say and get away with. It's the most offensive sounding slur, I should say. A guinea.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the getaway. I was about to say, there's ones that are, never mind.
Well, there's a lot that you can get away with, like, in my house.
There's ones that are just literally words put together, but once you put them together, it's fucked up. Like zipper.
Oh, yeah.
Like that has no connotation unless you go into it. You know what I mean? And you add something else. You add head. Yeah. And then people are like, what the fuck does that mean? And it's like, oh shit.
That's the most fucked up one just because the origin of it.
I know. That one's always blown my mind, quote unquote.
Yeah. Jesus.
So, well, dude, I got asked, I did this show once, and they asked me what my favorite slur was, and I was like, "What? This isn't my favorite, but it's the most interesting."
Yeah.
And I explained it, and then I went and I said, "Yeah," because it was.
I feel like we've had this exact conversation at the Port Green Room, like probably 8 times of just like different slurs.
Oh, well, what's acceptable, dude? You got to understand where society's at.
Yeah.
But Guinea's one you can totally get away with. Anything for Italians. There's
really none for Greeks. And it pisses me off.
It's funny, you have to call Greek people a Greek word. Like, if I started calling you a stupid malaka, you'd be a little insulted if I said it. Like, if I was your boss and started calling only you a malaka and nobody else, you'd be like, why the fuck do you know that about my culture? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there is, like...
It's like when a white guy calls a black guy too good of a reference. Like, it's almost like boomer racism was better. Like, Magic Johnson over here. But then it's like, he looks like Damian Lillard. And it's like, don't be accurate.
Yeah.
That's almost makes me feel worse.
In Australia and, like, New Zealand.
I'm not saying that I know what's right.
They call them sea keffas, because I think keffa there is, like, the sort of same word as, like, the N-word here. So basically calling them sea N-words.
That's crazy.
Like, instead of sand N-words.
Oh,
because they're from the
that's
sea.
What they're calling the Italians.
Yeah. No, Greeks.
Greeks, yes.
Because there's a ton of Greeks in Australia.
Same fucking island.
There's actually more of a population of Greek people in Australia
than America?
Than Greece.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
I guess maybe
that could completely not be true, but let me look that up.
I would say, no, let's just say that it's true, because I bet the same thing's true for Ireland and America.
Well, yeah, that's because...
You know what I mean? Just because you send over, like, half of your population, and then they keep fucking here, and then you don't have enough food for a population at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to keep leaving. People leave every generation. The population's dwindling. Both of them are green and full of rocks. Everybody's like, let me get out of here.
Hold on, let me look up the fucking Greek thing. My girlfriend's texting me some shit. I'm fucking annoyed. Are there more... Let me do the voice memo thing.
Yeah.
Are there more Greek people in Australia than Greece? I also learned that the population of New Zealand is only like 5 million.
It's very small.
I thought New Zealand was like a pretty well-sized country.
I know. All right,
well, this made me look... No, there are significantly more Greek people in Greece than Australia. All right, fuck you. Greece's population is over 10 million, while around 430,000 people in Australia. It's not even fucking close.
We'll see. Okay.
Maybe I think it's like the second most. Like,
see, but what's funny is, like, that's how racist Australians are, though. They're like, dude, we've got 10 fucking Greek people. It's like there's more than Greece.
We got 420,000. I gotta work on my fucking Australian accent, you fucking sea kiffers. I can say it. It's my word.
No one knows. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm allowed to say sea
it's for you.
It's my word.
It's your word.
I don't want to hear anybody else saying sea keffa.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start using it in everyday sentences.
Dude, you really should. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if your boss started calling you sea keffa? Fucking sea keffa over here. Get this dirty fucking sea kef off the lot. Ooh, I'm gonna start dropping the A too. I'm already getting fancy. Sea kef. Get this fucking sea kef out of here.
Get this fucking sea kef. God, I suck in Australian accent. You're good.
Someone gave me a good piece of advice once, and then you go back and forth between British by staying tight. Don't let your vowels go open, and then you go Australian by just letting it loose. A little slack in the jaw.
So you go Australian by basically... I've always found it's kind of easy to make everything kind of sound with like every word.
If you just don't control your jaw, you're kind of more Australian.
Oh, fuck yeah, cunt.
You know? You see? It comes around. The more you fuck with it, the more we think about it, it's probably going to go away. But that's the... You know what they thought was going to go away?
We're going to do the rest of this...
control of Australia.
And these fucking sea kiffers.
Well, what do you think about the Filipinos? They're our neighbors.
Oh, yeah, they are pretty close, aren't they?
Yeah. It's funny how much Spain has colonized the world, and people are just like, nah.
Yeah.
Because England won.
It's pretty crazy when people don't, like... Spanish is a white language.
It's European.
It blows my mind every time I remember that the entirety of the Hispanic world, basically, other than like Brazil and certain countries, speaks this language that is a European language. When it gets to the point, even when you see a Spanish person from Spain, you think of them as like a Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, no, they're as white as a German guy.
Yeah, they're white as fuck.
It's so crazy.
And like Hispanics are just Indians and Spanish people. Like Native Americans.
Yeah.
Native Mexicans.
Not actually. They're just...
That's all it is.
They're just Native Mexicans that were controlled by Spain.
And then it's the like little bit of Spanish bloodline in there. So then like that's why it's so weird it's like such a predicament to be Hispanic where you're like, you have this, like you all speak Spanish, but none of you are Spanish.
Yeah.
Like all of you are like, no, we're actually like supposed to be some weird tribe. Like your DNA is saying like, go back to Nicaragua. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's kind of like me too. Like I'm mainly Greek and
sure.
Italian, but I speak English. It's like, that's just because my grandparents moved to America from Greece and Italy. Dude,
you know what I fucking forgot? And I learned, and I like this fucking filled a gap in my brain. Dude, my great grandpa is French Canadian.
Whoa.
Yeah, it kind of blew my mind.
Like from what part? Like Quebec?
Like Quebec, like French as shit. So like 1800s.
Wow.
Because my grandpa was born in probably my dad's probably 1920 or whatever the fuck. No, earlier than that. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, old motherfucker. Great grandpa probably 1850. Up in Canada.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking.
My dad's 75.
Your dad's 75? And what,
yeah.
You're like 28, right?
Yeah.
So your dad had you when he was 57?
46.
Am I that bad at math? He was 46. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking plus
You're
18.
Good. You're good.
Okay, yeah.
He was 46, and my mom was 41.
Don't ever try to do math on camera, people. Because you will look like a fucking retard.
That should just be a show. We should have that be a show. Yeah. We should, because I've been fucking kicking.
That's why
around.
I can't understand, like, the people that do, like, Jeopardy. Like, I'm at home in the comfort of my house with no pressure, and I'm getting some of them right. These people have, like, thousands of dollars on the line. The entire world's watching them, and they're like, what is Shakespeare? What is the Great Nile?
We should have that be a fucking TV show, though. We should just fuck the writing.
Math on camera.
Math on camera, and if you do it right, they pay off your credit card debt, and if you get it wrong, you have to go to jail for however for the difference between like say you did like what's 6 times 8, and someone was like 40, and like it's 48.
Yeah.
So you'd have to do 8 years in jail. However far off you are is how long you have to spend in jail.
Those videos of those kids?
But then your family gets free food while you're in jail. You do sign a waiver. They don't get free housing
this
or
is
anything.
Never going to happen. We don't have to iron out the details. No, right now.
This is.
You ever see those videos of those kids that get like interviewed, and they'll be like, "How many countries are in the United States?" And they're like, 100. It's like another kid's like, how many days end with Y? And he's like, shit, 4. It's like they just get asked the most like ridiculously easy questions, and they're like, name 3 countries, and they're like, shit. Like, how do you not know 3 countries?
Pennsylvania. You're like,
yeah.
Well,
New
the
York,
kids are
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Cairo. What?
There is that one question.
Where'd you pull fucking Egypt out of your ass from, kid? Fucking, well, it's funny. I mean, like, you got to think, what are the kids? It's got to be so hard to teach a kid something. Like, the only reason learning was even possible is because you, like, accidentally got bored enough to look at the board.
Yeah, and that's very rare.
Or like the teacher is nice enough and tricks you somehow with games.
99% of the things I've learned in my life were on my own time.
Yeah,
like I learned the very basics at school, and then anything that I'm like have an in-depth knowledge of is because I watched YouTube or some shit. Yeah,
I watched like a lot of documentaries. I would go to school. My thing was I would go to school on Adderall because I was prescribed Adderall.
Well, isn't that like great for school?
Well, so I would just like I wouldn't do any of the assignments. I would just take in all the knowledge. Like I would participate in stuff during the day, but then I wouldn't do any of the homework or do any of the reading.
Yeah.
But then like just by paying enough attention, I knew everything that was going on, so I never had to do anything at home.
Yeah.
And plus, like with history class and whatnot, I was just a nerd. I would just watch documentaries and shit. So I was like, I don't even have to read any of this shit. You guys didn't just stay up till fucking 1 a.m. with your dad watching history docs? What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
what is America these days? If you're not really just staying up with your white father watching videos about Ben Franklin,
it really is just a very hard way to learn. Like, you're a child, and all you want to do is fucking run around and fuck off and just do like
literally anything else.
Recess should be 80% of school.
Yeah.
And then, like, they'll sit you down and, like, teach you math real quick.
Yeah, math should be like an intensive, like, all right, Monday we're doing math. You guys, you have a packet of homework for math you have to turn in next week. If you don't, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Do some of it on your own time, but we're doing 2 hours straight of math.
Homework.
And then what are we doing for the 4 hours after math? We're fucking around.
Homework should not be a thing at all. Homework is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
It is crazy.
It is crazy that I have just spent 8 hours of my day, or 7 hours, however long school is, for 5 days in this fucking place. And then each of my 7 classes gives me a 10-minute long. So I now have to spend another hour at home. Like, I finally get time where I can, like, go play with my friends or go do some shit. And now I'm doing homework. It literally is torture. And it's always only 10% of your fucking grade anyway.
That's why I never did it.
So, exactly. The first day of school, they would always go, homework is 10% of your grade or 15% of your grade. And I would immediately go, well, that's the highest grade I'm ever going to get.
Yeah.
Is whatever, 100 minus whatever you just said.
I would dude, my teachers would get so mad because I would get A's on a test and then I would have a 0 in homework. And they're like, if you do all of it, I'll give you 50% credit. And I'll go, deal.
Do all of
like,
what?
Do like all the homework from the semester. It's like, okay, I'll spend 1 day and knock this out. I'm not going to do this every night of my life like a fucking idiot. Yeah. I know that this is pointless.
It's just like the idea that we spend 45 minutes in a class learning, and then like once every week or two.
And teachers are sorely underpaid, so you have people that are not good enough at the job to grab your attention in 45 minutes.
I disagree. I think teachers are fucking perfectly paid.
For how good no. You would get better people for the job.
They get 9 months.
What I'm going to say is you get better people for the job. For how important it is to send people out into society, I think you could have... There's a different way to do it. I don't know... I mean, like, they say that they want to fund all these choice charter schools. So, like, if you opt out of public school, they're still going to send government funds to these charter schools that are, like, Catholic. A lot of people are just going to opt out of public schools, and then they're just going to all go to these charter schools. So then those will just become the new public schools. There's, like, a shift in education that's happening because of, like, the pendulum going towards the right.
Yeah.
Whatever, who cares? People are going to go wherever they go. Teachers just need to be better at their fucking job. Because, like, these kids are coming out and they don't know where the fucking countries are. And it's all the millennial kids, it's all the Gen Xers and all the millennials that tell every boomer and whatnot that they're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And none of them work hard enough to instill any values in Gen Z.
Yeah.
All of them failed at, like, maintaining any sort of decorum in society.
Well, in Baltimore
Gen
City,
Z's, we're doing a bang-up job too, but
in Baltimore City, it's like something insane, like how it was something like just like a vast percentage of the kids that were graduating high school read at like under a 3rd grade level.
I think yeah, it was like 3rd or 5th. Like 5th at the highest.
So what's going on is it's so hard to even get these kids to show up to school just because there's like no viable parenting at all. Like
in certain areas and whatnot.
And there's just like nothing going on. Like they'll literally just barely show up to school, and then it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to fail everyone?
And the same shit happens.
And then they just go, fine, you know what? You pass. And they just throw them up through the fucking thing. They go through from kindergarten to 12th grade, have probably gone to school 60 times in their life. And then they graduate, and then people go, and then they're in the world, and then it's like, all right, go get a job. And they're like, what? I don't even know how to do shit.
Yeah, same thing happens in West Virginia.
Meanwhile, Baltimore City is like the 3rd highest funded school district in the country. It's like you couldn't use some of those funds to fucking get the kids into school, or you guys all using them to fucking do whatever the fuck you're doing, go on vacations and fucking be corrupt, and then just get more speed cameras. It's like, where's all this fucking money going?
It's crazy because like it's like there's a bunch of like you see these young kids and they're like good kids, but you just need fucking people.
It could be.
You get, that's what I'm saying. You get what I mean? Like you take any individual out of a group and it's like they're probably a fine guy, but then it's like if there's nothing around them to provide us, it's like the same problem with why like the wrong like backwater town in West Virginia or Louisiana, like they have no education, just because like what are we gonna do? We just don't do math.
The difference is they don't have the money for it.
Yeah, it's very
Baltimore City has more than enough money to
funding. The funding a blue like city gets is
like the funding that Baltimore City School gets is something like $17,000 per student. That's higher than fucking literally it's top 3 or top 5 or whatever it is. It used to be top 3. So that's like, you know, the most educated people in the world have this, and then it's Baltimore City, who are some of the fucking least educated people
and that's
in the country.
Year?
So like West Virginia, it makes sense that these kids
for sure
have nothing.
Do they get, it's $17,000 a year,
something like that.
Yeah, no, because I'm just doing like that's like the cost of a private school, and if like they could set it, that's where people start doing the argument for these charter things, because it's like if we can run a private school for the same amount less that you're charging, like if you're taking $17,600 to not educate a kid. And we're charging...
And not redo your buildings either. Some of these buildings don't have fucking AC. So it's like, where could this money possibly going, and how has nobody been audited for this?
And then parents are paying $12,000 a year at some private schools and getting a decent education.
Yeah.
So, and it's like...
some people go to public school and get great educations. Like,
yeah. Oh my God, I went to Broadneck. Anne Arundel County... Broadneck, like... Broadneck literally had some of the highest test scores in like the country.
Yeah,
for
Towson
public
High
schools.
School is a public high school. They had higher AP test scores than half the private schools in the
same.
State.
Yeah, because we're good at they focus on the AP testing and the whatever. Private school kids are like, we'll have connections when we get out. AP tests are gay as shit.
Like, I can fail everything. I'm still going to work for my dad's hedge fund.
Luigi Mangione's just sitting there like, who needs to take a test? I got an idea.
Yeah.
Local reference.
Sure, I gotta probably get going.
Yeah,
8:40. Let's wrap up.
Yeah, we'll do one last. What's something? The Ravens are playing like shit. Fucking, you posted a good skit that
today
encapsulated the fucking energy.
It's horrible. It really is.
1-4. What do you think?
1-5.
1-5.
1-5 now.
Yeah. Do you think we need to? Do you think Harbaugh needs to go?
I think. Yes, I think Harbaugh needs to go. It's just he doesn't have the locker room. It doesn't seem like he has their respect. He's constantly making poor timeout mistakes, time management mistakes. He's allowing Todd Monken to try to do a tush push on the fucking goal line 2 plays in a row.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, at a certain point, it was the same thing with the Orioles. People, you go, well, you're a coach. You can't be responsible of what's going on the field. It's like, but that's what you get paid to do. You're a coach. You are the general manager, basically, of this team. So if you're a manager at a restaurant, general manager at a restaurant, at a certain point, if your restaurant keeps failing and fucking up day after day after day, you can't just blame the busboy that's a heroin addict or blame you at some point.
You hired him, and if he's on heroin, figure out how to make him fucking bust the tables on heroin.
If a general in a war keeps losing battles, this is the best way I could describe it. If a general keeps losing battles of brigades that he's in charge of, and his companies and squads and everything keep losing battles, you can't go, well, he's not the one fighting the wars. Yeah, but he's in charge of them fighting the wars. He should be doing whatever it needs to happen behind the scenes to make sure that this gets fixed. And John Harbaugh hasn't done that. He hasn't done that in the last 8 years that we've had Lamar and made it to the last fucking second of every season and not made it to the fucking Super Bowl.
And that's coaching. Where if your team falls apart in like those special teams moments, those last like, it always looks like they were just out of place on those big plays, and it's like, just a lack of.
We need
our Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how many fucking generals the Union went through in the Civil War, and the Confederacy the whole time just had Bill Belichick, Robert E. Lee.
Yeah. Also, especially when you have the amount of talent you have.
It's crazy.
On your team.
You have D-Hop and Lamar.
You have Derrick Henry. You have Kyle Hamilton. You have Roquan Smith. You have all these guys. And then also, why are we always the most injured team every fucking year? Clearly there's something going on there.
I heard a former guy, I don't know if
that can't be a coincidence.
Dude, I heard a former guy say that the Ravens make their players work out too much.
Yeah, I mean, they have to.
He said that he makes
every
them
year
do,
we have 15 guys on the fucking injury list.
He said he makes
every week.
them all do two-a-days. And John Harbaugh is doing it with them, so he's like, you can't feel like a bitch because John Harbaugh is doing it, but John Harbaugh's not playing in the game on Sunday.
Yeah, he's got to go.
That dude, you can't make them. Now then, making everybody lift together is cool, but like, I'll find the video of it another time and send it to you. I might even fucking hyperlink it in at the end of this because that'll be funny. This was ex running back that left. He was like, Baltimore's the only weight room that I was like, this is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I threw up off of Baltimore weight room. They're like, what? There's like a bunch of other guys that played in the league. Like, that only happened to me in college. Like, that never happened to me as a pro. Like, no one would ever push you that far. Like, you're an adult man. It's like, yeah, I don't know. That's what they did.
And then they wonder why when game time comes around, dudes are getting injured every fucking play.
I'm tired. And fucking, yeah.
All right.
Do. But, hell yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Follow Dom on all those good things. I'll tag him in the descriptions below and on the posts and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Dom, you have anything you want to plug? Anything coming up?
Just follow me on Instagram and you'll see everything.
He posts his stuff. You'll see it.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it there.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Bye.
Peace.
Hell yeah.